Hello everybody, this is Teacher Jeannie again. I'm going to be talking about donkeys and mules and horses and their differences. Okay, the donkey has always been a working animal for at least 5,000 years. A donkey can weigh up to 1,000 pounds and it can live up to 30 years old. A burro is the Spanish word for a donkey. A male donkey is called a jack, and a female donkey is called a Jeannie. Donkeys are loving. They're great workers. They help to carry cargo on their back for hikers, and they can be used to carry young children on their backs or an adult that is under 150 pounds. There are wild donkeys, and they travel in herds and desert areas, and they can go for a long period without food or water. It's important not to walk up behind a donkey, as you can get kicked if it doesn't see you. And that could happen also with a horse or a mule. Donkeys can also be used to carry small carts. They can be used to chase coyotes away, which sheep ranchers really appreciate. And donkeys are really good companions for horses. There are more than 189 different breeds of donkeys from all over the world. Even Mary, mother of Jesus, rode on a donkey to Bethlehem. And donkeys come in all different sizes, from the largest, which is called a mammoth donkey, and those are really big, to little miniature donkeys. George Washington, who was our first president, bred donkeys and sold them to people, and also his neighbors. Donkeys do not get a winter coat, so they're very vulnerable to the cold weather. And wild donkeys are found in only warm weather, such as Africa, the Middle East, and Middle Eastern deserts. Some people like to keep donkeys for pets because they're a very fun, friendly animal, and they can brighten up your day. A donkey that loves you will follow you around just like a dog. Donkeys are smart and have amazing memories and can remember a person they haven't seen for many years. Mules are from a male donkey and a female horse. A hinny, it comes from a male horse and a female donkey, and they're more rare than a mule. A hinny looks more like a donkey as it has longer ears than a mule. Mules are one of the most commonly used working animals in the world. They have a really sweet nature and are hard workers. Mules are unable to have babies. Mules eat less than horses, and they can live up to 50 years old. Mules are less stubborn than a donkey, and also more intelligent than a donkey, and also more cautious and aware of dangers. Mules can weigh up to 1,000 pounds. Mule skin is more resistant to the sun, rain, and harsh weather, such as snowstorms. Mules have harder hoofs than horses. They can also whinny like a horse and bray like a donkey. The military depends on mules for combat, and in the 1980s, not too long ago, the U.S. military used 10,000 mules to carry weapons and supplies to Afghanistan. China and Mexico breed the most mules in the world. A mule can kick sideways and backwards. And mules eat only good pasture grass and water. They don't require grain like horses do. Mules don't panic as easy as horses and are safer than a horse and will take better care of the person. I rode a mule once in Yosemite National Park and another time in Zion National Park. I felt very sure-footed while climbing up the trails that are rocky. I actually wanted to purchase a mule at one time. A good riding mule can go for like $5,000 or more. The history of the horse. According to Scientific America, the first horses originated in North America and then spread to Asia and Europe. The horses left in North America became extinct about 10,000 years ago, and then were reintroduced to America by the Europeans who came here to live. Horses were first domesticated to be tamed about 3,500 BC in southern Russia. Before this, most people used just donkeys for labor and also for riding. Horses have had many uses over the times. They are important in pulling wheeled vehicles such as chariots and carts and wagons, and later on covered wagons in America. The Arabian horse, which comes from the Middle East, is a beautiful and streamlined, and the English began using them for racehorses. When the Spanish came to America, they brought horses with them. Some of the horses escaped, and the Native Americans soon discovered the value and became expert riders. As Europeans came to America, some of them brought their horses with them. More gentle, larger horses were used for pulling wagons, helping to plow the fields, and pulling carriages, and also stagecoaches. Horses were also used during wartime, such as Civil War and the World War I. Cowboys used horses for driving herds of cattle. Horses are also used for pleasure riding and pulling carriages. Horses are still valuable today and can be watched in horse shows, and many people still enjoy riding horses and riding them in parades. I will show you a few types of horses. Okay, this first horse is a mother, a mare, and her colt. And this is a quarter horse, and this is a very widely used animal for like rodeos and cowboys and just general riding horses. Okay, the second horse I'm going to show you is a Palomino. It's a beautiful golden horse, and they're used a lot in parades and also for specialty riding. And the third horse I'm going to show holds his tail up. Is called an Arabic horse, and it's also a really nice horse. And this is one that the English interbred into their horses for horse racing. And the last horse I'm going to show horses is these are wild horses, and we still have some ranges of wild horses left, very few, but so thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this program. Have a great day.